Gina Grad is standing by, and she's got the trending news headlines.
Well, you know how we've been following that case of that girl, Anna Kepner? She's the one that was found dead on that Carnival cruise ship, stuffed under the bed.
Yeah. Oh, the stepbrother.
Yeah, so now a federal judge has ruled that her 16-year-old stepbrother, who's accused of killing her, he can stay out of jail for now while he waits for his trial. No, he's fine.
Why?
Yeah, well, he's been...
I would do way less as a kid. I'd be like on house arrest.
Literally.
Right. Yeah, I couldn't. I was so grounded.
He's been...
You kill your sister and you're just out?
And you're like, now think about what you've done. He's being tried as an adult, and he's charged with first-degree murder and aggravated sexual abuse after prosecutors say he sexually assaulted her and strangled her on the cruise.
So this is the point. First-degree murder.
Yes.
Murder in the first degree.
Yes.
Sexual assault.
Yes. He's not a threat to the community.
Being tried as an adult.
Yep.
And
please don't tell me he's staying with his parents.
In the meantime, you're just supposed to be out there?
Well, he's looking at a life
person,
sentence.
Right. This is the kind of person who someone's got maybe nothing to lose.
Yeah.
Totally.
Why?
Put him away right now.
Well, it's okay, you guys. The judge decided he can stay under strict house arrest with a GPS monitoring while living with relatives.
Wow.
Although
Who takes
what
him in?
relative? Yeah.
I got a call from my sister if my nephew or something's in this kind of trouble.
Yeah.
Hey, can he come live
with
it?
you?
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
yeah, sure, no
Not
problem.
only
Can you
that,
bunk
I
with
would
your
move
kids?
in case
Yeah,
they
exactly.
showed up.
And how's this guy not a flight risk? Wouldn't that be your number one goal if you were...
Well, and speaking of that,
he is 16.
But have you heard about like the ankle monitors and how it's not like somebody's just monitoring you 24 hours a day. That thing could be off for days before anyone figures it out. It's a private company.
Put it on the dog.
Exactly. Yeah. So he's living with relatives. The court is considering moving him closer to where the trial's going to be, which is scheduled in September. But yeah, he's definitely feeling the weight of his punishment right now.
Yeah, and the stepdad's pissed that he's still out, obviously, because that was the girl's dad. And he's like, why are they doing this?
Yeah.
Like, he's really pissed.
That's so whack.
Pretty gross. Well, we talked about Matthew Perry's live-in assistant, Kenneth Iwamasa. He got sentenced, and now we know he's about to spend 3.5 years, 3 years and 5 months in federal prison for injecting Perry with the ketamine that killed him. And prosecutors say Kenneth became much more than an assistant. He was basically Perry's drug supplier and injected him a bunch of times. Obviously,
Did you see
doesn't
this
have
guy?
like a medical
Yeah.
He's a weird-looking dude.
Yeah,
Weird-looking dude.
He was seemed like he was all smiling and happy.
Right. And what an odd chore to have for the
Yeah.
guy you work for. I'm going to inject you now.
Well, remember when we were like, the other day, we were like, what's a live-in assistant?
Yeah.
Well, when you need round-the-clock ketamine doses. Iwamasa has pleaded guilty to conspiracy to distribute ketamine resulting in death, but he did cooperate with investigators, which helped them build that wider case. In total, 5 people have been convicted in connection with the death, and a lot of that was because of him. Well, Packers running back Josh Jacobs has been let out of jail while cops and prosecutors keep looking into the domestic violence allegations against him. Jacobs was arrested in Wisconsin on a bunch of charges like battery, property damage, disorderly conduct, intimidation, and a felony strangulation charge. But prosecutors say they're not ready to file formal charges yet. They would still need more evidence before making a big decision. And Jacobs and his attorney, they deny all of it. They say he'll be cleared. And the Packers, they're not saying nothing right now.
We were talking about that the other day about how NFL players are constantly getting into trouble and how easy it would be to stay out of trouble. Got a text. I don't know if this is a fact or not, but apparently when you're in the NFL and you need a ride anywhere, all you do is call the NFL. They'll pick you up anywhere, take you anywhere. So there's no need for any DUIs ever.
Yeah.
That's
You're
interesting.
Just extra dumb.
Well,
Right.
and think of
So stupid.
And Morgan, not that you fall into this category, but think of like boxing. You know, if you're being paid basically all year round because you're training and stuff to be in a sport that is super high contact, super on the offense, you got to be mean, you got to be tough. Like maybe some people just can't turn that off.
Yeah.
Like I would think it's like
that's
that
a
with
good point.
boxing.
Or stubbornness. I'm not going to call for a ride. I can do it.
Right.
Yeah.
Or like, look at all this stuff I have in my life. Let me enjoy it.
And I've
Tempting.
gotten where I've gotten successfully in my career by like pounding somebody else into the ground.
Yeah.
Why can't that work in regular life?
And just ego in general.
Right.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Well, a former high-ranking CIA official is accused of stealing more than $300,000 worth of gold, cash, luxury items, all from the government and hiding them at his house in Virginia. Investigators say David Rush claimed the gold and money were needed for work-related reasons, you guys.
Oh, okay.
But the suspicions led to an FBI raid. Yeah, they searched his place. They found gold bars, millions in cash, Rolex watches. And Rush spent decades in intelligence and military service. He's now facing big charges, and turns out he's been lying to his employers about his background history for almost 2 decades.
What?
So, this is someone you'd want to hire if he's that good. For now, investigators are working to figure out whether anyone else was involved with this, where all the missing stuff ended up, what he's doing with it. They just don't know.
So he was able just to go in and say, "Hey, I'm working on this case, or I'm
Right.
working on this thing," and
I need
just
this
sign out
Rolex.
gold bars and sign out.
Yeah.
I'll be taking this with me.
Yeah, it's like the prop warehouse at a movie studio.
Right, exactly.
Hey, we're doing a 1950s timepiece here.
I need to dust it for fingerprints in my bathroom.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
gonna need a telephone of the era. Taking this, just sign it out.
A princess phone. But who are the dummies in the evidence room that are like, oh, okay, sign and date here.
Well, yeah, it's not their job to question him.
If you slip him a gold bar.
Yeah, that's true. They keep their mouth shut pretty
That'd be
good.
just way too tempting.
Yeah, so then they just had to. So do they have gold bars and I don't
Rolexes.
know, Rolexes and all these
Yeah,
things
they
like
seize it from
Millions
other
in
people.
cash.
I know, but where does it sit? Is it like how the Disney archives?
Yeah.
You know,
Right.
we've been over there. Like they have all this crazy stuff locked away.
It must have a warehouse or something.
And Menace and I got to go and
Lucky.
take a tour of this, and they were bringing out all this stuff. Like, well, here's the original Oscar that Walt Disney won. And,
Wow.
and then they sign it out and they do the
Yeah.
whole thing.
Yeah.
But they just keep it in this
Cages.
yeah.
well, like a storage, like a very secure storage room or whatever. I guess the FBI and the CIA, they just got Rolexes and
Yeah.
meth
All
and
the
like
good
Disney.
stuff.
gold
Yeah.
bars.
Tigers.
Yeah, tigers.
Endangered animals.
Yeah, whatever else you might need.
Alien corpses.
I'm just going off stuff like Breaking Bad, where it's just an evidence room and everything's in cages, and you unlock it, sign it out.
I mean, yeah, 'cause I'm sure it's like that too. But
Yeah.
dude,
All you need
Because-
is a giant magnet.
I
yeah,
look up
exactly.
well, Greg and I were, talking about if you're a FBI agent, cop, or whatever, law enforcement
Yeah.
person, and you have this big bust, and there's millions of dollars.
You just say you found 200,000.
Yeah, exactly.
Uh-huh.
How
Like-
easy would that be?
These guys, whatever would get the case done.
Yeah.
Right? Okay, there was $1 million there, let's just say.
Mm-hmm.
But the threshold for it to be a felony is anything over $100,000. You found $200,000.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then the thief would be
Easy.
in a weird position because they would have to, be forced to say no, it was $1 million.
Yeah.
Oh, it
And then you
was?
say, oh yeah,
What?
because we're gonna believe you.
Because that's not going to help their case. How did you end up with $1 million?
Right.
$200,000, while a lot of money,
Right.
is more reasonable to think that somebody might have it than $1 million.
That's absolutely
Yep.
true.
You know?
Who are they gonna believe?
What
Yeah.
was the
Low life thief
Meanwhile,
or,
the cops
or
got a
Agent
couple new,
Woody
brand new Sea-Doos.
Yeah.
some
and a
toy haulers.
vacation home.
That's right.
Was it American Gangster with Russell Crowe? He's the one that goes against all the dirty cops, so no one will help him. It's like one of my favorite
Oh
movies.
right.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And so you can't go against the,
Right.
And
And then
I
have you
guess
seen
you're going to
that-
have to take the money.
Remember that movie Mad Money with those women that were supposed to, their job was to destroy old crappy money, and
No,
they
but I'd
figured
like
out
that
how
job.
to steal it. It was so good.
Oh.
Because
get
that would
on
be way too tempting too. They're just taking tons of money and shredding it.
No
So they
way!
figured out how to steal it.
Nice.
Really good.
All right, well, that's what's going on, Woody.
All right. Thank you very much, Gina Grad.
Yep.
More Woody Show next.
The Woody Show returns right after these messages.